Hello everyone, it's Angie and welcome back to Money Wisdom with Angie. I promised you all that we would have a good look at the Mansion House speech, which we've had all the information on, although the speech itself will be delivered by Rachel Reeves later on, but we all know the details of it. So today we're cutting through the spin to see what the Mansion House speech really means for your retirement, your wallet, your health, and your future security. And we'll cover the good, the bad, and the practical actions that you can take across 10 key areas affecting your retirement, so you can feel calm and informed, even during uncertain times. Plus, at the end, I will tell you about a free handout to make your way forward for the remainder of 2025 much easier to understand. Let's set the scene. The Mansion House speech is one of the UK government's key economic updates each year, shaping pensions, investments, and the economy. This July, the Chancellor promised bold action on pensions to build wealth for the next generation, a commitment to long-term growth, and hints at investment reforms and potential tax and savings policies changes. But what does all that actually mean for you if you're retired, semi-retired, or planning your retirement? That's why I'm here, to break it down under the 10 key sectors I track each month, so you know what's good about the speech, what's not so good, and the practical actions you can take under each section, so you know exactly where you stand and what to do next for a clear way forward. The 10 sectors that we're covering are: number 1, pensions; 2, benefits; 3, health; 4, energy; 5, food; 6, housing; 7, savings; 8, tax; 9, work; and 10, politics. Let's dive straight in with pensions. So here's the good. The Chancellor's pledge to reform pension funds aims to boost investment in UK growth sectors, which may enhance your pension fund's performance if reforms go ahead successfully. And what's not so good? There's no increase to state pensions announced, and with inflation still higher than ideal, the purchasing power of your pension income remains under pressure. Now here's the action that you can take. Review your pension drawdown strategy and ensure it aligns with your risk tolerance and your needs. And why? Well, this helps you avoid drawing too much during market downturns and allows you to benefit from potential long-term growth as these reforms progress. If you need to understand more about this, do let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to elaborate. Moving on to benefits. What's good about it? Well, the speech included reassurances about protecting the most vulnerable pensioners, meaning pension credit and similar benefits are not under immediate threat. And what's bad about the speech? There were no measures announced to improve pension credit rates or simplify the complex process that many pensioners face. And what action can you take? You must check if you're eligible for pension credit. I have a friend who did just that and she was surprised to see she qualified. So do check, as I say, to see you're eligible for pension credit and other benefits, even if you think you might not qualify. Because many pensioners miss out on extra income and linked benefits like council tax reduction and free NHS dental care simply because they don't check and they're leaving valuable support unclaimed. Let's turn to health. So let's look at what we like about this speech. The speech reaffirmed a commitment to NHS digital improvements and productivity aimed at tackling waiting lists more efficiently. That has to be good. Now the bad, there's no new frontline NHS funding being announced, so pressure on services and delays are likely to continue, aren't they? And what action can you take? Do use the NHS app and keep detailed records of your appointments, medications and referrals. And do chase up appointments. You never know if that might help you. Even phoning the consultant secretary can help you. And why should you use the NHS app and keep detailed records, etc.? Well, because staying organised helps you to track your place in the system and chase missing referrals and avoid unnecessary delays that can impact your health. Number 4, I'm dealing with energy. So let's look at the good. Energy prices have stabilised recently, and the speech reiterated the government's commitment to a stable energy transition. But the bad effects will be that there was no direct relief for those struggling with high energy bills. So what action can you take? Do check if you qualify for the Warm Home Discount or local energy support schemes. And why? Because these schemes can directly reduce your energy bills, providing immediate help without waiting for government policy to catch up. And once again, let me know in the comments if you need more help with this, and I'd only be too pleased and show you how you can go about, how you can get more help and directly reduce your energy bills. Now, food. Can't live without it. And what's good about the speech on this front? Well, there is cautious optimism that food price inflation will ease further if economic stability continues. Well, thank goodness for that. It's awful when you get to the checkout and it's just a few pounds more every week. And the bad? Well, the speech did not address food inflation specifically for pensioners, although I have told you about the 10% discount that you can get with Iceland on a Tuesday. So do look up Iceland's discount for pensioners. What action can you take? Plan meals ahead and buy in bulk when practical. You can save a lot of money doing this. And why is that? Well, forward planning and bulk buying on staples can help you beat price rises. Moving on to number 6, housing. Let's look at what we've got to perhaps celebrate a little on this. Well, the speech is good insofar there are plans to increase house building and which may ease long-term housing market pressures. And what's bad? No immediate help was offered to those dealing with high service charges, maintenance costs, or expensive rents. And what action can you take? Do consider whether downsizing or equity release could improve your financial position, but equity release only as a last resort. Seek independent advice before deciding on either of these, downsizing or equity release. And why? Well, housing is often your largest asset. Reviewing your options can free up income or reduce costs, helping your money last longer in retirement. Right, we're moving on to number 7, and that's dealing with savings. The government's focus on investment reforms could improve long-term returns on both savings and investments in the UK. So what's not so good? Well, no increase in ISA allowances was announced, and inflation still erodes the value of our cash savings. And the action to take? Do maximise your use of ISA allowances to shield interest and investment gains from tax. And again, why? Well, ISAs remain one of the best tools for protecting your savings from tax, helping your money grow or retain its value over time. Now let's look at number 8, tax. The good? No immediate new taxes were announced for pensioners. The bad? Well, frozen tax thresholds continue to push more pensioners into paying tax on their state pension and modest private pensions, which is really not good at all. And what's the action that you can take? Please review your taxable income and manage withdrawals from pensions or investments very carefully, and get financial advice if you need it. And why? Well, this helps you stay under tax thresholds where possible, reducing unnecessary tax bills and preserving your retirement income. All these are possible if you just are in the know and stay organised and up to date. And the penultimate, work. What's good? Focus on economic growth may lead to opportunities for flexible part-time roles for older workers. Now, this, I think, has been long overdue, and let's face it, if this flexible part-time role for older workers comes in, that could be a lifesaver. And what's bad? Well, there's still no targeted policies supporting older workers who wish to remain in or return to work. The action you should take: consider part-time or flexible work if you need extra income or social connection. And why? Because even a small flexible income can ease financial pressures and support mental well-being in retirement. And that's what I'm doing, because I find all of these things I've just mentioned work. So I would recommend it if you're in good health and you can take advantage of part-time work. Finally, politics. And I'll tell you why I've rounded off with this one. What's good about it? Well, the speech aimed to reassure markets and protect the UK's financial stability, all essential for a stable economy with growth. And what's bad? Well, political uncertainty remains, which could affect future pension and tax policies. What's the action that you should take? Stay informed, but avoid making hasty financial decisions based on headlines. And why is this? Well, long-term stability in your personal finances is more important than reacting emotionally to short-term political news. And here I hope I've provided a clear and encouraging conclusion so that you can take calm and informed control. In conclusion, the Mansion House Speech 2025 is another piece of the puzzle showing direction but little immediate relief for UK pensioners facing everyday cost pressures. Here's your calm, practical summary so that you can stay informed and in control. Watch for pension reform opportunities. Don't worry, I'll be telling you what they are. And review your drawdown plans. Keep up to date with those. Check your benefits eligibility now, even if you think you won't qualify. Keep organised with your healthcare to avoid delays. And like I say, do give them a ring from time to time if you feel that you've waited long enough. Number 4, prepare for energy bills using available schemes. Do write in the comments if you need any help with any of these, and I'll be so glad to help you. Tackle food inflation with practical planning. There are plenty of videos out there for how you can make food stretch, and it's worthwhile looking in on some of them. And number 6, review your housing options to improve financial flexibility. Number 7, use ISAs to protect your savings from tax. Number 8, manage your taxable income with care. And number 9, explore flexible work if it suits you, and look out for changes to helping older pensioners with part-time flexibility. And finally, stay informed and don't panic over political noise. As I said, I'll be there trying to make it easier to fathom out as it comes along. And do remember, small consistent actions protect your financial and health security far more than big reactive moves. And if you're in any real doubt, don't jump in. Do seek advice of a financial advisor. So what's next? Well, I provide a downloadable PDF in the description below to guide you with the best way forward. So do be sure to download it. And if you found this Mansion House speech breakdown clear and empowering, please like, subscribe and comment below, and you'll be sure to always be notified of my future videos to help you stay informed and keep in control. Do tell me which of these 10 sectors concerned you most right now, and I'll prioritise future videos to support you. On Money Wisdom with Angie, I promise to continue giving you calm, clear, honest updates, showing both the good and the challenges, but also with what you can do so you can protect your money, your health, and your peace of mind during retirement. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.